The truth is this, and I know this by living in the South and covering the SEC. I know boosters from every fan base, and we were right in the middle of it for so many years going to SEC Media Days. The truth is this. They cheated like crazy forever, and that's not an advantage anymore. That's what got screwed up. It did mean more. It did.
Yeah.
The fact that the Indianas of the world, who would never pay a player to play football there, can now pay guys $3 million, $4 million, whatever $1 million. I've been at dinner with Alabama and Auburn boosters with them bragging. But now
the mask is fucking slipping. And we can clearly see who the best coaches are now. Because if we're being real with ourselves, right? I love college football, and I love college football coaches who can really coach. But at what point are you bullshitting us and stop being honest with yourself about how great you really are when the competition all of a sudden gets real fucking equal? You know what's crazy about Nick Saban and some of these coaches who all of a sudden are retiring right when the playing field is getting equal? All of a sudden, the people that we thought were the greatest coaches ever, they want to retire because they can't cheat no more? I'm just saying, same school of thought. You could ask Bill Belichick. You could ask Nick Saban. I'm not saying they're not great coaches because Nick Saban is clearly a great coach. He has to be a great coach to get to where he's at. But I'm just saying, maybe some of the greatest coaches that we never got to see were because they weren't in an environment that could be conducive enough for an even fucking playing field. All of a sudden, real deal coaches are coming up. Because when the fuck did you ever think Indiana was going to win a national championship? You didn't think that would happen until NIL. And the truth is, I love it. I love what's happening to college football because the players are getting the power. The people who are being fucked over, the people who are getting brain injuries that will forever affect their bodies. Like, we got to stop pretending like CTE isn't a real thing. CTE is so bad now that the youngest patient to ever have CTE was 15 fucking years old. That is terrifying. That is fucking terrifying. I don't give a shit what nobody says. When I hear somebody say, I don't like the NIL, I don't like how much money is given to these kids, I don't like any of this shit, I want to tell them to go fuck themselves because what? These kids are getting life-ending injuries. And I don't mean life-ending as in like it ends their life the moment they get this injury, but let's be honest with ourselves. This shit will permanently affect them for the rest of their lives. And we're trying to sit here and pretend like Nick Saban going to the government and telling them to rein it in, that it's going to get out of hand. It's up to y'all, right? If y'all do a collective bargaining agreement, which at the end of the day is still going to fuck over the players. I love it when the little guy gets to fuck over the billion-dollar industry that's been on their backs forever. I mean, who cares? Like, it's this weird thing in America where motherfucker starts to sympathize with these organizations and these big conglomerates as if they're people. Like it makes no fucking sense how much they sympathize with these universities that make millions on millions and billions upon billions off of these kids every fucking year. And now when they finally start to get it, all of a sudden everybody's like, no, that's not good. They're fucking kids. They're students. A student shouldn't be going through a 30-mile-an-hour car crash every fucking play. I don't want to hear that bullshit. These motherfuckers are employees of the school. And it's time to be honest about it. Because the employees of the school who are employees also get free education. That's not the payment, dog. And it is what it is. It's that same conversation about the SEC. Is it really as good as it was? Or are we getting to see the truth? All of a sudden, Texas is going to be competitive again also. So, like, that money thing is really going to roll out, and I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Let's let these players make as much money as possible. Because there are so many players that I think about that if they got the opportunity to make as much money as they needed in college, a lot of them would have been better off. I think of Marcus Lattimore. I think of all the players who had like catastrophic injuries where they were never the same. I think of Braxton Miller. I think of like players like Johnny Manziel finally being able to get paid the way that they would want to have gotten paid. I mean, they probably got under the table a little bit, but not like it's going now. Imagine how much Vince Young would have made. Imagine how much Reggie Bush would have made. Like it's these players that I'm like, they're good enough to become stars in college, but never really enough to make as much money as they should in the NFL. Well, now they're getting the opportunity. So count me in for it. You know what I'm saying? I like when the organizations suffer. Also, I like when mediocre coaches that we didn't know were mediocre start to suffer. All of a sudden now, you got to coach for real because everybody got talent. Everybody got a talent. It's time to put up or shut up. It's the game, baby. Anyways, y'all have a great day.